So I thought I would do a quick video lesson on the intro to Avenged Sevenfold's song Buried Alive. Reason being, I was looking around the internet for sort of just beginner steps on how to play it, and I discovered that pretty much every tutorial video I've seen is hilariously wrong on this. I won't mention any names, but I left a helpful comment on how to play it correctly on the guy's tutorial video who has the most, the most hits on YouTube. He plays a green-yellow Ibanez guitar, and it's really incorrect. I mean, he's got the gist of it, but it's nowhere near close enough. Everybody seems to say that this song, the intro for this song is in drop D tuning, and then they say, but you don't use the bottom D. So why? Why tune it to drop? Why is it tuned to drop D? I don't get it. So I found a video of Synyster Gates. It's playing it live. I'll put that down below in the comment, not the comments, the description area. Anyway, the whole thing is standard tuning. Easy peasy. Starts with the A being played, and a sort of slide on the B string from the 8th to the 10th. So you've got 8th fret on the E string, so then this sort of ghost note before the next two is actually played. Synyster plays it with his thumb over the top, and in drop D everybody hammers onto the 10th fret, but it's actually, because it's in standard tuning, it's actually played on the 8th fret of the E string. So then you've got the 7th fret of the A string and the 8th fret of the B, and then the 7th fret of the E, then 5th fret on the E, then the 8th on the B, and you slide the B up to the 10th. So it goes okay. So far, sorry. Then there's as if you were playing a D minor chord, but you don't really need the 5th in there. So you've got it starts with the 5th on the A string, the 7th on the G string, and the 5th on the B string. So you've got the octaves there, then the 5th on the B string, back to the G string, then a sort of like pluck, pull off type thing. So it's, and then you're walking down the bottom of an natural A minor scale. This is all. Then 5th on the A, on the E string to give you an A, and the 5th on the G. Then you hit the E, open E, then the B, so 7 down to 5. So you've got there 7, 5, open on the B, fret on the G again, 4 open, so it goes, so it goes, okay, whole thing repeats. Except this time when you get to the F, the octaves going up, sorry, from 5 and 7, 7 and 9, 8 and 10, walking up the 8th fret here on the B string, 10th fret, then 7 on the A string, 9 on the B string, and a little trill here, in a classical type thing. So far the whole thing goes. Okay, now here's where it comes into its own, and you'll see what I mean about this being in standard tuning. Similar to the beginning, but then you go 8 and 10, so then there's a slide down to, it doesn't matter really where you start, as long as you stop on the 7th fret on the low E string and the G string, which I'm using with my ring finger here, so it's, because again the bass line is doing that A minor, A natural minor scale, so it goes da 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 da. Here it breaks and goes to the D, da da da, C, da. You know, so if he can keep that going in the bass and at the same time, why can't we? So then pulling off with the ring finger to your first finger on the 5th fret, so you're really doing, so then there's a sort of slide up here, so you've got the 8th fret on the E string, and on the B string you've got the 10th fret, and to the 8th and back, that same, so that's difficult, I'll give you that. Then, so you're then sliding down for the octaves on the D, so 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the G string, then there's a sort of hammer on, so thing repeats, so then here you go for 5 on the A string, 7 on the G string, 7 on the B string, so it's a little bit out of tune. Yeah, so that's that chord. You're walking up the B string to the 8th fret, but on that I kind of pull back on the top strings because there is a little ghosted A note on the E string at the 5th fret, so it's down to the sort of C position. Again, only those 3 strings, and you pluck the B string at the 5th fret and the C note on the A string at the 3rd fret. So it's da 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 dum dum. You 5th fret on the G string and the low E string. Then you're going down the way, so you've got G on the low E string, so 3rd fret, 4th fret here on the G string, hitting the 5th fret on the B string, so you've got, and this is where Synyster Gates has a monster stretch, but he does it. So you've got fret 1 on the low E string, 2 on the G string, and you've got the E on the 5th fret of the B string. And he does this sort of slide with, I don't know, your first finger on your right hand. It's from the, on the G string, from the 2nd fret of the A, just sliding up to the 5th, so you get this. I suppose you could, if that's too much of a stretch, you could always do, hit the open E, you know, do it that way. Second time round, does that again. And this is where he does an artificial harmonic on the 10th fret of the B, then on the 6th fret of the, on the 8th fret of the, is it? No, it's 7th fret of the G string. It's really hard with this string because it's a bit rusted. But hopefully you can hear there is a harmonic there. So it's getting that. I learned this about half an hour ago. It took me 5 minutes. You know, it's not really difficult to put those low ascending notes. It's just, as I said, the A natural minor. Everything's there. So hope that helps a couple of people out, and I'll probably put some tabs along for this video.